Hey everybody, good morning. I'm super excited because today, well, even though I have a little bit of a sore throat, I really thought it was going to rain, but I guess not. The news was all saying that, oh yeah, it's gonna rain, this and that, but like always, they don't know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna take advantage of the day and I'm gonna be replacing my brake pads. I gotta head over to O'Reilly's. If I can't get what I want there, I'll just go to AutoZone. Or if I can't get what I want there, Napa. But I'm gonna find some brake pads. Let's go. Alright guys, you're wondering what I got? It's Brake Best Select Premium brake pads. Now I got these because they are ceramics and they're much better than the other ones you would find, much cheaper. I know they're a little bit on the expensive side. They cost me 40 bucks, but they're gonna last longer and they're not gonna have that noise when you're braking. Just an overall better brake. Highly recommend get ceramic over the traditional brake pads. And if you can't break it off, you can use a hammer. Alright, so I removed the 14mm bolt, and that's all you have to remove. That's it. And then you're just gonna leave this hanging from about right here. So I'm gonna leave it hanging just like this. Take these off. Be careful, you don't want to lose those. And then just pop out, just like this outward. And so the brakes, they're not too bad. They have some brakes still there, but these are not ceramics, so they kind of sound all terrible. But here it is, and then the other side just pops out like this. Here's our new brakes, our brake grease. And before we put them on, we have to grease them. Now the only thing we have to grease is where there's metal to metal contact, which is gonna basically be here, and then around the ears here. You could put them here all over these tips, but you want them to be all covered with grease, because see how the brake is going to be on here? Just because it's going to be on here, you want all these ears to be greased up. So just make sure you don't get the grease on the rotors or right here on the actual brake itself. Next, we're going to take our brake pad and make sure they're going the right way. You can use a hammer if they're not sitting all the way in. The old brakes are wearing out. Pistons already moved quite a bit, so we're gonna have to move them back. In order to do that, we're gonna take the brake fluid cap off, and then we're going to squeeze this slowly back, and hopefully we don't get any air in the system. And sometimes you can get away with that, other times you're gonna have to bleed your brakes, and so hopefully I don't have to do that. Lean it on there just like that so we can get the air out just like that. Release that pressure, and then once we're done with the brake pads, we're gonna put some more .3 brake fluid on there once we're all done. Nice and slow. Alright, there it is. Take this off. And voila. Fluid came back up just a little bit. Now now what you want to do is step on the brakes. It should be closing up. It's a gap in between. Just gonna press it 1, twice, 3, 4 times of that. I feel the pressure. Don't forget, when you're done with that side with the brakes, make sure you go ahead and cap that back on so you don't have any air or dust going inside your fluid. But that's the same process, guys, for the other one. So I'm all finished up with the brake pads. You want to check your brake fluid, and it's almost full, but I'm just gonna add a little bit extra just to make sure. But this is .3 for is300s. So the next thing I want to do before I drive around the block and test my brakes, I'm just gonna test them right here in the driveway to make sure they got braking, and then after I'll go around the block and do some hardcore stopping. Alright guys, so I went around the block and I did some hardcore stopping, and the brakes work very well. I'm very happy with it, well worth it. They're much more responsive than the other ones. So definitely recommend ceramics. I know they cost more money, but it's well worth it. Just one last thing, I want to thank all my subscribers. You guys make it really fun. I want to make a special shout out to 3 awesome subscribers, one being Josue Perez from Madera, California, as well as Diego, aka Diego the Savage, and from Fresno, Neftali Mendez. Thank you guys all, and we'll see you guys next week. The news was all saying that, oh yeah, it's gonna rain, this and that, but like always, they don't know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna take advantage of today, and I'm gonna be replacing my brake pads.